Once upon a time, in an idyllic, tranquil town, there lived an extraordinary young girl named Lily. She wasn't just any ordinary girl. Her spirit was infectious, her laughter a symphony that echoed in the hearts of all who were lucky enough to encounter her. Full of vibrancy, a pristine zest for life, and an undying curiosity, Lily was the embodiment of joyful exuberance. Her radiant smile, a beacon of pure joy, lit up the small town more effectively than the sun itself. All who knew her couldn't help but be charmed by her bubbly personality and infectious enthusiasm. The town she called home was a quaint little haven, a place where everyone knew each other. It was a place of community and camaraderie, where laughter and cheer were as much a part of the landscape as the red-bricked houses and the cobblestone streets. Her story was intertwined with this town. Her adventures and experiences were the threads that wove the fabric of her life. The tale I'm about to narrate begins when destiny played its part, and Lily crossed paths with a boy named Jack. It wasn't a grand event or a pre-planned meetup. It was a simple encounter at the local coffee shop, a place that served as a melting pot of stories and lives, a place where Lily often found solace in the midst of books and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee. Jack was an ordinary boy with an extraordinary twinkle in his eyes. Their eyes locked, a silent conversation that spoke volumes more than words ever could. In that fleeting moment, a spark ignited. An undeniable connection surged, a connection that was to change their lives forever. They didn't know it then, but this encounter was just the beginning of something magical. A journey that was nothing short of a fairy tale. This tale begins when she crossed paths with a boy named Jack at the local coffee shop. Their eyes locked, and in that fleeting moment, an undeniable connection sparked between them. As they began to explore this newfound bond, Lily felt an exhilaration she had never known before. She found herself entwined in an unprecedented love story with Jack, a man who far surpassed her wildest dreams. Jack was a beacon of light in her life, a kind soul with a quick wit. His heart was a treasure trove of understanding and compassion, always ready to offer solace in times of despair. His charming demeanor was the stuff of fairy tales that filled Lily's heart with boundless joy. Yet around the corners of this intoxicating happiness, an ominous shadow began to take form. A creeping specter, an incurable illness, hidden deep within her, threatened to shatter the idyllic world they were painstakingly constructing. This medical demon, nestled in the core of her being, was a time bomb. Every ticking second was a reminder of the inevitable catastrophe waiting to rip her world apart. It was a secret she bore, tucked away from the world, a secret that could potentially shatter their world of love. The prospect of revealing her truth filled her with an inescapable dread. Could she bear to watch Jack's face cloud with worry? Could she risk losing the man who had become her world? Alternatively, should she choose the deceptive comfort of silence, preserving the joy they shared, all while carrying the weight of her secret alone? Torn between these two realities, she battled with her dilemma daily. Her heart ached and her mind whirled with the magnitude of her secret. Yet she chose silence. She chose to create cherished memories with Jack, wrapping herself in the cocoon of their shared joy, even as her health began to fade. She chose to hold on to their happiness, clinging to the hope that love would outlive her impending doom. She chose silence, continuing to create cherished memories with Jack, even as her health began to fade. Then came a starlit night, the kind that holds the promise of spectacular revelations. It was a serene night, a night where the universe seemed to reveal its deepest secrets, like a profound cosmic conversation. The moon was a luminous silver orb, casting a mystical glow on the earth below. Stars, like tiny diamonds, adorned the infinite sky as if a celestial artist had scattered them across the night canvas. Amidst this celestial panorama, they sat on a humble park bench. The bench, though simple and unremarkable in the light of day, was transformed under the enchanting moonlight into an intimate sanctuary. It was here, under the vast, boundless sky, that Lily found the courage to bare her soul. As insignificant as they may seem under the great cosmos, their human stories were equally profound, equally riveting. Tears streamed down Lily's face, twinkling under the moonlight like liquid silver. The confession about her illness and the pain she had been hiding came tumbling out, like a dam breaking free after holding back turbulent waters for too long. Her voice, soft yet resolute, echoed through the silence of the night, carrying with it the weight of her story. Jack sat silently as she spoke, his heart constricting at the depth of her pain. His reaction, however, was not what had feared. He did not recoil in shock or pity, nor did he retreat into awkward silence, leaving her stranded in her vulnerability. Instead, he reached out and enveloped her in a comforting embrace, his arms a safe harbor in the tumultuous sea of her revelations. He held her close, wiping away her tears as they fell, his fingers gently tracing the trail left by her pain. His voice, soft in the quiet night, whispered words of love and companionship. "I love you, Lily, no matter what. We'll face this together, as a team." He spoke with a conviction that promised her that she would never have to face her fears alone. Thus, the starlit night witnessed a bond that would never waver, a love that would stand the test of time. From that day forward, Jack became Lily's rock. Day after day, during the toughest times, he was her constant company, her persistent companion. He made a solemn vow to be there at every doctor's appointment, irrespective of how early or late it was, and he fulfilled that promise without a single fail. The smell of sterilized hospital air, the bright clinical lights, the sobering hush of the waiting room, nothing deterred him. He was always by Lily's side, a steady harbor in the stormy sea of her life, offering an outstretched hand to hold, to comfort, to reassure. During those difficult days, when Lily was consumed by pain and despair, Jack was her sanctuary. His comforting presence, his soothing words, and his undying optimism breathed life into her sinking spirit. He held her hand, a warm lifeline in the chilling fear of uncertainty that surrounded them. His strong, comforting grip was a silent promise of unyielding support, a testament of a love that was ready to endure, to fight, to win. But it wasn't just the support Jack provided in the hospital corridors that mattered. He smothered her with love and unwavering commitment outside those sterile walls as well. He filled their home with laughter and hope, with dreams and possibilities. Jack made sure that love was the air they breathed, the language they spoke, the very foundation of their shared existence. As days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years, Lily gradually came to comprehend something profoundly crucial. Her illness, as overwhelming as it seemed, was just a chapter in the grand narrative of her life, not the entire book. It was a fraction of her story, not the conclusion. This realization was ignited by Jack's unwavering love, an eternal flame that flickered in the darkest corners of her heart. It gave her the strength to fight, to seize each day and live it fully, to cherish every fleeting moment. Jack's unwavering love gave her the strength to fight, to live each day to the fullest, and to treasure every moment they shared. Their love story became a testament to the power of love, acceptance, and the unbreakable bond between two souls destined to be together, regardless of life's trials. It was a story that echoed in the hearts of those who heard it, a story of a love so profound and unwavering it transcended the normalcy of existence. Lily and Jack, two people from different walks of life, brought together by fate and circumstance, found in each other a safe harbor amid the stormy seas of life. Their connection was immediate and intense, a beacon of light in the murky depths of uncertainty. Life threw them curveballs, tried to break them, tear them apart, but they remained steadfast in their love. Their story was not one of smooth sailing, but a tumultuous journey of overcoming hardships and prevailing against all odds. Yet they never let these challenges extinguish the flame of their love. Instead, they used these trials to build a stronger bond, a fortress of love impervious to the trials of life. Their love was an example of courage, bravery, and resilience, a love that didn't falter in the face of adversity, but rather grew stronger with every passing storm. It was a love that embraced imperfections and flaws as the cornerstones of their relationship, choosing to see beauty in their shared experiences and struggles. Lily and Jack's tale was a beautiful tapestry of courage, resilience, and the beauty of embracing each other's flaws and imperfections. As they danced under the moonlight, enveloped in a bubble of love and hope, Lily knew that with Jack by her side, she had everything she needed. Their love was a beacon illuminating the darkest corners, guiding them through life's most challenging moments with grace and unwavering devotion. Their love story, forever etched in the annals of time, serves as a reminder that love knows no boundaries, and together, we can overcome even the toughest of challenges.